If you were to tell me a year ago that something called an NFT could be made and sold for millions of dollars, I would say you're crazy and probably just walk away. But the reality is NFTs are here and they're already making people a lot of money, and they have the potential for you to make a lot of money as well. So for today's video, I'm going to cover what exactly an NFT is, why it's so popular, and really if it's just a fad or is it the future. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to cover some of the top websites out there right now that people are using in order to buy, sell, and overall trade these NFTs. So for the sake of common sense, I'm going to keep it simple, to the point. That way you may have a generic understanding of what exactly these things are. Now the term NFT is the acronym for a non-fungible token. Now fungible means interchangeable or something that is not specifically unique. For example, if you gave me a $20 bill and I gave you $21 bills, they mean the same thing, meaning the value is the same. Although it's a little different, it all equals 20 US dollars. Non-fungible is the opposite, means that it cannot be substituted or traded for the same thing. For example, if you have a car that is the same make, model, year as my car, they're not completely the same. Mine could have some scratches on it, it could have a manufacturer's defect, it could have higher miles, meaning if we trade cars, the value is not 100% the same. Other examples of a non-fungible asset could include real estate, artwork, and yes, you probably have already guessed it, NFT or a non-fungible token. When we look at an NFT, it's simply a digital certificate that is stored on a blockchain the same way your favorite cryptocurrency is stored. So we use NFTs to show proof of ownership of a certain or particular digital file. Take the Mona Lisa for example. The original Mona Lisa is worth millions of dollars. Now there are copies of the Mona Lisa that are also worth a lot of money, but it's not the same thing. So whoever owns the original Mona Lisa has more value over all the other copies. Pieces of expensive artwork or collectibles normally are accompanied by a certificate showing that that piece or that Mona Lisa, for example, is the authentic or the original piece of art. So an NFT is simply could be a piece of art, it could be a collectible, a piece of music. It is a digital file that we have ownership of. Now the big question is, well, for example, if it's a picture, why can't I just screenshot it off of Google, save it to my phone, and then utilize it? Well, to answer that question, it comes in really three different answers. The first answer is people want to have a sense of ownership. When you have or you own an NFT, a non-fungible token of a certain digital file, you have ownership rights of that. That file belongs to you and you only as far as the ownership. Now, obviously, take a picture off of Google. You could scan millions of pictures on Google and you can use those, but sometimes they have copyrights on it, sometimes they have watermarks, sometimes you can download it for free, but somebody somewhere actually owns that particular photo or that image. Second answer to the question is collections. Just as if people collect art and they collect cars and memorabilia, Star Wars, Star Trek, all these different memorabilia pieces, digital files have got a lot of attention and people now want to start collectibles or collections of certain digital files. And third, it's really about social status at the end of the day for some people. Just like rare art, cars, consumer items, people want to brag or show off that they own a particular asset or an item. However, unlike a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce or even owning the Mona Lisa, people want to show off, own, or possess these things in the digital world that we now live in. And of course, with anything, as celebrities and famous people get involved, it adds value and it drives more attention to that particular market, which in this case is the digital world. For example, NBA superstar Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors purchased a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT for 55 Ethereum, which at the time equated to over 180,000 US dollars. Logan Paul, a big famous YouTuber that now has got to the boxing industry, gained a lot of attention when he sold over $5 million worth of NFTs related to Pokemon. Now hold on, it gets worse. Now back in August, he tweeted that he spent over $60,000 and $95,000 on a digital rock NFT. Yes, a digital rock. At this point, I wonder, where did I go wrong in life? So of course, when a YouTuber like Logan Paul that has over 23 million subscribers on YouTube buys or sells a digital rock for $60,000 or $95,000, it creates a buzz and his fans become more involved. And that's just one celebrity or famous person. Whereas NBA, NFL, everybody is starting to get into this market. So the big question comes now, fad or future? And I say future, and here's why. Years ago, trading cards were very popular with sports. Whether it's Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, even LeBron James had trading cards. And similar to those trading cards, now we're transitioning to a more digital trading card, and the NBA is jumped all into these NFTs. And when we're talking about a digital trading card, really you get the moment to own a piece of history in the sports world as it pertains to sports memorabilia. Now, obviously you can own a digital rock as Logan Paul, but we're going to focus here for the sake of this argument on the sports industry. Take a slam dunk by LeBron James, for example. We can watch it on YouTube, share it on Instagram, send it in text messages, a variety of ways to share and watch this. But someone can actually own that moment of sports history. Now let's talk about value. If you own a particular moment of sports history, you own a particular NFT of LeBron James, and you want to sell it, and you think it's worth 1 Ethereum, you can put it on sites that we'll talk about in here in a minute and sell it for 1 Ethereum. Now obviously it's simple economics. If someone isn't willing to pay 1 Ethereum for that NFT, you don't sell it. You may have to reduce it to 3/4 of Ethereum, or maybe the market is demanding and you realize you can get 5 Ethereum, or equates to 20,000 US dollars. If someone is willing to pay that price for the NFT, you can sell it and transfer the ownership to that particular person. Now, the NBA isn't the only major sports platform that is getting involved. The NFL is too. The NFL and NFL Players Association has recently agreed to create exclusive digital video highlights, or NFT, the non-fungible tokens, for NFL fans, similar to what the NBA is doing. But here's where the money gets involved. In an article by CNBC, the NFT market had over 10 billion, yes, that is 10 with a B, billion dollars in transaction volume just in the third quarter of 2021 alone. So the truth is, this isn't fading away anytime soon. Yes, the whole cartoon characters and digital rocks from Logan Paul may fade away. But as this is transitioned to the sports industry, people realize that this is the future of the digital world that we live in. And the market keeps growing each and every day. So since I started looking at NFTs and getting involved and actually creating a couple to post on websites, the main website I use is OpenSea. OpenSea to me is very user friendly. It's easy to get started and allows you to create, explore, and also upload your own image to buy and sell. On their website, very similar to the other websites, you can search by image, music, or even sports, and they have all different other type of categories. Now, there are a few other sites like Nifty Gateway and SuperRare.com that do the same thing. Now, keep in mind, if you do start trading on sites like OpenSea, you have to have a wallet that allows you to transfer Ethereum. It only conducts Ethereum as far as its currency for the goods. Now, if you're a crypto nerd like I am, sites like OpenSea allows you to buy Decentraland NFTs along with your mana tokens. Even if you're not in the market to buy NFTs, if you're someone that is good at creating digital artwork, this could be the platform for you. You create your image, you upload it, you ask a particular amount for that, and you never know, it may sell. The last article I read, it said the average NFT was selling for over 100 US dollars. So the market has increased from where it started in 2017 to where it is now. The market has increased and more people are utilizing this to buy and sell their artwork. Make sure you drop those comments down below. Let me know if there are other sites or better sites that you use to buy and sell your NFTs, and it's all about sharing the experience of the knowledge on this particular market. I try to keep it straightforward, simple, and down to earth. All I ask in return is, give me a pity, hit that like button, and help the channel out. Thank you for watching. I hope you're successful, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.